What's up, guys? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Deluxe Edition. This game has been on the channel before, a couple times actually. We tried doing a mini-series that didn't really take off. Actually, I'm not even sure I posted that. That's how poorly I think it took off. But we had one really good run at it, and it's a game I keep wanting to come back to. But then, like, not coming back to because I don't want to come back to it without recording, and I mean, I thought maybe it was too soon. However, I really want to play this game, and so I'm gonna record it because why not? And so this one is one that I feel like playing, even though it may not get the best views. It may get, heck, surprise me. I'd love for that surprise. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into a free game. We're gonna continue doing temperate because I prefer the greenery over everything else. We are 50%, or sorry, let's start from the top, not from the middle. Map size, we're doing a very large map because I like the largeness. We're gonna do a 1-to-1 format, so a square, because why wouldn't you? Towns, we're gonna do a lot of towns. You know what, let's do high towns instead of very high, because very high gets really crowded. This will be better. Industries, we're gonna do very high, so that's gonna be crowded. Generator, we're gonna do temperate. High peaks. You know, I'm kind of down. Let's do it. Hilliness. Let's turn it down just a. Oh, that's a huge jump. Okay, so that's with medium. That's low. Or that's just like. Yeah. Okay. Peak height. Yeah, we're going medium with that peak height. Let's do it. That's a whole lot. What if we turn this one down? Water, it's a fair amount of water, I guess. And then forest doesn't really matter to me. I don't like the seed though. I prefer my water to go left or right. Oh, buddy, that is amazing though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 right in here. Oh. Let's do one more. Let's turn down water just a little bit and do it again. Just looking for a map. Only 2 along the water. I don't want only 2 along the water. I want more along the water. We turned the. Oh, we didn't turn. We turned the forest back up. That's my bad. Still only 1, 2, maybe 3. We're gonna turn that down a little bit. I gotta figure out a solution to something real fast. Yeah. Let's go again because there's still not that many towns along the water. I want to be able to do ferry rides. Come on. Come on. Should have done that one like 5 minutes ago. Oh, I like this. Not so much along the water, but I mean there's a good amount of water, and then it separates the map into several chunks rather than like 2 primaries and a little sliver. We still got a little sliver on the side, but you got like 3 primary chunks here. This is pretty good. Let's use it. We're gonna start in 1920. Why not? Now let's talk about gameplay because you're gonna see something right here, and it's gonna say easy, and I'm gonna be like, yes, that's what we're gonna play, and you're gonna be like, Kyle, why are you playing easy? You didn't even play Timberborn on easy, and I'm gonna be like, because I wanna. What we are gonna do is every town is gonna have up to 6 cargo types. This game is gonna be less about the amount of money you have and keeping a good balance, and more about getting every town every resource it needs. I don't know if you can actually max out towns. By the way, I don't know if you can actually max out towns in like resources and stuff. Like, I don't know if there's a cap of like how much resources they'll demand, or if it'll keep growing, especially with the mods that I have, which we'll go over in a second. But industry's rarely close because that's the... Oh, we could do never. We're not going to do never because we want some change. Industry density is targeted at very high, which is what we want. We're going to go into settings. We're going to go into and just take a look here. Okay. Alright, we have loaded into the map. I've taken a look around, renamed a few cities. So they're towns and cities that I'm more used to, and therefore we'll have an easier time when it comes to naming conventions. And we might still shorten some, like using C for Seattle or TAC for Tacoma. But that way things become a little easier on me as we progress, and I don't go changing names halfway through everything. Okay, so the first one, the first place I want to start off with, we also increased our loan amount, that way we have it there. Again, we're going to play what I find fun. I'm always willing to hear suggestions and advice in the comments, and maybe that changes our style of play down the line. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to freeze the year, so the date's not actually moving, but we are going to be on triple speed the entire time, so that way if things are costing us money, it's going to cost it words just went out the window. It's going to cost us money, but it's going to be fine, ultimately. We're going to start here in Seattle because that we have a good position to start with. I like to have a platform on one side rather than two, and then we can also do 30 meters rather than whatever else. How far up can we put you? Right about there, huh? Right about there. Great. We're also going to do one down here, and this time we're just going to do it at the end of the thing, rather than as close as we can get, because I don't really want it too much closer to the city. This is also ridiculous how close that is, actually. And what we can actually do here... streets. Curve. Curve. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I like that. Just boop. And then we also need a truck unload. Which looks like it's going to be like right in here. That's great. We're going to do a new line from there to there to there. This line is a truck route for Seattle foods. The last thing we're going to need is a road depot, which we're just going to put on the other side of that guy, because we can. Then we're going to get, let's say, I don't think most of these roads can do 30, can they? Most of them can do that. Let's go ahead and do the higher speed. And we'll do 8 of them. We'll do 12 of them. Seafood. It's actually very good for Seattle. I mean, that's what we got, right? Next, let's look at some other ones, some other options here. I'm seeing another like fuel thing here, but not really a place that needs fuel, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate, actually. And construction mats. This is a great city if it wasn't for what it needs. It's a bit garbage, actually. Now we have plastic here, and plastic can go there, but we need steel. That works well, actually. So let's do some road management here. I want to come like this, and I missed one apparently. We're gonna get this coming up. Could you like not do that? Thank you. Let's go like that. Then we're gonna go the straight and go under. Yep. Okay. If we got rid of this, alright, so it's just that one point. How close can we get to? We can connect. Okay. Go ahead and increase that guy. We're gonna increase that guy because we can. That one too. Oof. That was a bit more than I expected. Oh, we got coal up here. So you could drop steel here and grab coal for the way back. Or sorry, iron for the way back. So therefore, all we need is actually coal. There's also wood, food up here. There's also food here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking we're gonna go from, sorry, zoom in more. There we go. I'm gonna come up to here. Let's look at our contour. Is that not? Oh. Contour lines. So this is going to show several things. We have that mess. So the contour lines shows elevation by showing elevation change, right? And so this is going to be higher or lower than this, and I'm going to assume it's higher just because of the way that it was sort of behaving a minute ago. And then every 5th or 10th one, depending on the game or map, will be a darker line. Um, so that being said, we could like come here. Right, and then from there we can hit this mark and then go to the corner here. Now we could hit N a little bit so we can get into the ground and not making a bridge. And then we can just erase this portion. So that we can have a smoother transition than what we were making before, and it's not as much of a little drasticness, right? Let's go ahead and see what we can do about this line. Because I'd like to make it more of a straight shot from here. So, can we have you come... like that. If we got rid of you, what does that look like? Can we hit like M again? No. I think that actually looks pretty good. Let's do that. Then what we're gonna do is get a building going. Sorry, the buses. We're gonna get buildings and one of these guys. And this one actually needs 2 of them. So let's get that going. Oh, and you're... Okay, so the other thing we need to do is make sure that this touches up here somewhere. There we go. Since that makes a connection, it actually extends the reach of this platform down the roads better, so we can actually be here. And get everything going well. Yeah. Okay, then we do one platform over here. And again, we're gonna go as far down as we can, so it just saves the distance. Technically, we get paid off distance, but this is fine. And then we're actually gonna get this iron. Right in there works. And then we're gonna need 3 for this guy. So let's go ahead and get 3. I'm thinking we're gonna go from this edge. I actually like that, right? I like that spot a whole lot. A little tucked in right in the corner there. Okay, then we go down to 1. Right, and then we go that one. This one. And this one, which goes right there. And then lastly, we need to line this up so that we can get... You're still 40 no matter what, so we're pretty set there. that for a minute. And just go like so. Right in there somewhere, and then it's going to curve right back in and hit that line. Okay. So we're never gonna join up for the Ant Portland roadway. We're gonna come in off a separate road and not have to deal with that. For buildings, we need a truck unload spot, which we're gonna come in off this road and take a left and deliver almost immediately. And the reason for that is because we do have some fuel down here, which tells me we'll probably have our area up here in the future. Which means we now have to deal with routes. And so I'm gonna hit a new route and go to rename it, and it's gonna be a truck line for Ant. Oh, and actually I need. I'm lucky that I didn't just mute myself somehow. And we're gonna leave that there for a second because I just realized I made an error. We aren't delivering to Portland. We're not even delivering fuel to Portland. So I don't know why I just put a truck stop for the fuel. We're delivering to Ant. So let's get the truck stop in there instead. And I mean, we just go like right in here even. We'll go like right there. Why not? So we can come down here and then come in. Streets, go the country roads. Take me home. I'm thinking right in there would work. And we just curve it in. Could take an even more direct approach. Yes. Okay. So, for our first one, we're going to do plastics. For our second one, we are going to do steel. Our third one is going to be coal. And our fourth one is going to be goods. There's only one space in here, right? Yep, great. All right, steel. Your stations are gonna be coal, steel, plastic. Or, sorry, goods. For plastics, did not mean to rename it. Your stations are gonna be oil, or crude oil, oil, plastics, goods. Yeah. Probably not ideal, but that's alright. For goods, you're just gonna be here and here. And for coal, you're gonna be here and here. Did I put 3 down here? I definitely only meant to put 2. I only put 2. Good. I did put 3 here, and we do have 3 here, which is amazing. Though they are using the same ones. Thank you. Be different. Yay. Okay, so then we have the actual vehicles to buy. And I'm thinking like 4 here, maybe, because this is a lot of back and forth. I'm thinking maybe 12 here, 8 here. No, I'm underestimating this. If we say 10 here, right? We're gonna do 6 here. Then we can do 12 here. So in total, we need like 30. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, just boop. Oh, not like that. Maybe like this. Not exactly what I wanted. That's the coal line. It's definitely not what I intended here. This is to the steel line. And this is to the plastics line. Now this probably only needs like 6. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we have a line up here, and in this line we have the Ant North, which we want to do load full. Over here we have... No, what did I just do? This, manage line. Portland Halt is going to do full. Thank you. And then you as well. Full all. This probably should be a train eventually. But it's weird because this is not the same type of material as this. But I mean, we could car it down. Alright, well that's another one. I would love to do this guy. I don't think it'll be possible in the moment. Though we are gonna do something weird. Down here, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do foods here, and then we also need one guy here. Does this connect to anything? No, it doesn't. Good, good, good. Do foods like here. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna cut this off, make a street. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong side. Thank you. Yep. So we got a line going from wheat to food to delivery. This one's gonna be named Portland Foods. Portland. Not as cool of a name as Seafoods, but it is a name that works. Great, so then we just need trucks, which we can actually get from you. Let's do like 16. Portland Foods. Because this is another longer route. Much longer than this guy, actually. Then you. Portland East. We want to be full. Uh-oh. Are you not connected to... Oh, you're not connected. That's not good. Actually, can we get that back? There we go. There was an animal that I just randomly clicked on. As soon as I click off Wally, I will never see him again. What is this other one that's nearby? Something mysterious. Okay, anyways, enough distractions. Let's move on. We have 1 and 2. I don't know where the actual tool construction would be though. Oh, right there. Okay. So all we need to do is get a road from like here to over here, right? Then we can need a building. Bam. Bam. One more there, and then a truck unload for tools right here. Loops. Yeah, okay. So this is a truck for Bellevue lumber. We got another one from here to here. That's also a truck for Bellevue tools. Now that being said, we do need to configure this because we do need an extra row of stuff. Tools. Manage line. There we go. And then we need you to full. Yeah, I'm thinking 12 maybe? Honestly, it's probably about the same distance. Honestly, it should be a train track, which we could do. Let's worry about that later. You. Give me 20 more. Not 201, just 20. No. Alright, so that's Seattle, Ant, Portland, Bellevue, all with one industry each being fed. Let's move on to the next town and see what we can do. Construction mats. Now, I've been seeing a lot of construction mat places, though I'm not seeing anything around. Oh. Now, you require both of those, which isn't ideal for me. What else you got around? You also need tools? Well, we got tools right here. All we gotta do is boat it around. I love the idea. We can use boats. Let's first get these guys down, shall we? Is this one heck of a route? Unfortunately, it crosses like the wrong way. Oh well. This is for bolt tools. Bolt lumber. Cool. Get a building right there. Get 10 trucks. Bolt lumber. Done deal. Now we need a cargo harbor, and we want to do a large one with one terminal. 2 terminals, 3 terminals. 3 terminals. Where the heck were we? There we are. We could do 1, 2, or 4, and that doesn't work at all. If we did that, no boat could get by. We would have to kind of go like this. Which we could do. So it's like right in there, right? And so we're gonna go flatten. Our brush sides we're gonna shrink. We'll do a good thing there. Can we rotate this at all? Yeah, right like that. A little more or less. No, I think this is good. I'm gonna grab the center there. Just sort of come in. And then we're gonna try and get it out here. Like so. So we can go and smooth. It's more of a shore. Ta-da! Alright, then we're gonna go back down to one terminal. Get this in here like so. We gotta wait for autosave though. Bam. Now, we got a few more places that can use it. Let's go ahead and get that connected up. One more here. Let's just like that. 1, 2. Was there another one down here? There was. There it is. Go from this side. This is. Can you please rotate for me? Doesn't like clicking when you have shift held. Great. So 4 of them are gonna come from this one tools facility. I don't think so. But we'll find out. Okay, we also need a ship yard, which we'll just put in like here. Then we need to configure some routes. So there's new line from here to here. This will be a shipyard for Vault tools. Go ahead and copy that. And you're gonna load it with full. We do a new line from there to here. Do the far one first. And instead of Vault tools, this is gonna be Tacoma tools. Tacoma likes the skooma. Then we're gonna do another one from there to there. Boise tools. And then another one from there to here. For Knox tools. It's gonna be a load full. Load full. Load full, and this one should already be load full. Cool. I'm thinking 6 for this one. 3 for that one, 4 for this one. Maybe 3 for that one. So 3, 7, 13. Now we'll do 10 and then 16. Yep. You? What kind of departments? 130. I understand. Oh, 110. Now I assume it's 2 compartments, but it's still only 70 in total. Is what I'm assuming that means. So if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. This one does 30, 32, 32 at 90. It's pretty nice. Let's do that. How much do you cost comparatively? 292, 500. That's not even the right one. 700. I like this one. We only need 16 of them. Was it Tacoma? Tacoma's the furthest, I believe. Bolt. Boise. Knox. Did I do that right? Knox is south. Tacoma's left. And we shouldn't be paused. That was a mistake on my behalf. We have new ships off the line. You know, it makes me a little nervous that that oil symbol's down the bottom left. The possibility that about a ship that only does oil is going through my head right now. Cause it's a thing I would do. It's a thing I would do. But guys, this is where we're gonna end it for today. A little motion sickness for some of y'all. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the future. Bye. Oh god, the fleet of them that are here? Oh god, I've never seen a traffic jam on water before. Oh, and one's just phasing through. So you're using different ports.